Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about, this teacher Mike here over in Taiwan. I'm going to talk about how teaching is really tiring. And I mean, this is probably something that you guys probably know already, obviously, right? If you've been doing it as long as I have, right? But, I think it's kind of like a stereotype where, people, they stay in the teaching position in English teaching for a really long time because the money's good, right? And like, you're not really doing a lot. But, you come here like when in your 20s or something, but you're like, oh yeah, here's all the money, whatever. And then you spend your money on booze, vacations, whatever you want, blah, 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 right? And then now you're still here, you're 41 years old, maybe 45, and you're like, well, yeah, I have some money, I got some money in the bank, I got like maybe 20, 30,000 or like whatever, right? But then it's like, you're tired though, man. You don't want to still do like this like monkey job, see monkey, teaching monkey, right? You still don't want to do this, right? And but you got to, because you got to pay the bills. Maybe maybe you have a wife, you got a husband or something, right? And you got responsibilities that you got to take care of, right? So, guys, what I'm saying is that you got to start exercising, man. You got to lose that gut. 2026, it's got to be your year, right? One of the things that I really hate to do is running, to be honest with you, and I probably should be running. So yeah, man, you got to. It's funny, I was over in my Aikido class yesterday, and there's this 33-year-old lady. I thought she was like 27. She looks 27. And she told me, yeah, she just finished like eating McDonald's. So, that says to me, like, it's kind of like garbage in, garbage out. Like it's for your mind and it's for your body too, right? You're eating that fast food and like, whatever, it is what it is, right? Because there's so many different fast foods that I can mention. And, think like, okay, because there's meat there, so there's probably protein, man. It's like super low quality protein. And I'm not saying you got to go run over to like the store and they'll go grab yourself some protein powder. Because, if you go over to the store, it's like, it's like all fillers and stuff anyway, stuff that's no good for you probably in the long run. You got to get some like really high quality protein. It's just really funny to me how there's people will, we had these things called labels that we invented, right? For foods, and nobody looks at the label. Nobody looks at what you're putting into your body, right? What if there was a label over at some fast food place? You'd probably be like, ew, like, what am I doing? What am I eating, right? Anyways, I don't want to lecture you guys too much about like the food you eat and like your exercise routine. People say like do like 10,000 steps, like that's probably like the minimum. And when you get older, when you're like maybe 50 years old, like, man, yeah, okay, go ahead and do that. Just do your steps and maybe do like 20, 30 burpees in one day. But like until you get to that time, like, why aren't you out there like, doing some push-ups, doing some body squats? Those are like things that you can do and you don't even need a gym, right? A lot of people, they use the excuse that they need a gym to go work out and get energy and stuff like that too, right? So, teaching is tiring. Where do you get your energy from? You got to get good sleep, man. Stop, scrolling on your social media at like 2 o'clock in the morning. That really, it hurts you because you're like, okay, well, like I'm staying up until 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I got to wake up at 8 o'clock to go to my class and my cushy job over at the public school. But yeah, I'm tired, man. And it's draining every day that you got to, one of my first job, and nobody's going to hear this from my first job, but the first job that I had when it came to Taiwan, and it was like, I had to like yell at the students all the time because the teacher, the head teacher told me like, oh, Mike, you're not controlling the kids well, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, fine. So what am I supposed to do? Go yell at them. And that was the dumbest thing in the world. I couldn't move my body. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten so mad that you can't move. It was just like all the pent up rage and all the aggression that I ever had in my life just came out. And yeah, it wasn't really a good time. Now that I'm older and I've been here for a longer time, I would probably never ever do that again. If the kids or the students or whoever is not listening to me, I would just like take a minute and just like, hey guys, are you guys done? Because I'm trying to do my job here and I'm trying to like help you guys out. If you don't want to listen, whatever. And if the boss or the supervisor of the place that I'm working at has a problem with that, then so be it, right? So guys, I hope that this is helpful for you about your, obviously sleep, exercise, eat better food. If you need to, take some health supplements, man. I'm not talking stuff about the generic stuff that you're gonna get over the pharmacy. Get some like real like good stuff, and hopefully that's helpful for you, and you get some more energy. And yeah, if you need to complain, then send it to me in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Bye.